Okay? Come on, let's be honest. Is that okay?
And more breaking news now at 11 o'clock. Several people are taken into custody at a Hollywood Home Depot as part of President Trump's federal immigration enforcement. Raids happened this morning outside at least 2 Home Depot locations, one in Sylmar and another here in Hollywood.
KTLA 5's Corrine Winter joining us now live from the Hollywood location with this breaking story. Corrine?
Well, according to officials, according to witnesses, they say officials who they described as ICE agents arrived at this Home Depot this morning and rounded up more than a dozen people. We're outside of that Home Depot. I just want to show you that gentleman over there in the turquoise shirt. He's one of the family members of those who was taken, arrived here. He's been very emotional talking to the media. His wife apparently is a food vendor who's out here every single day. And again, she was rounded up as part of the raid. But take a look at what went down hours ago here in Hollywood.
Corre, corre, corre. Corre. No corra. No corra.
And this is a location along Sunset and Western Avenue. There's cell phone video that you just saw. It captured the raids occurring at this Home Depot property. Also a few blocks away near Home Depot. This is all part of the crackdown we've seen this week and in recent weeks. President Trump's immigration enforcement efforts to detain those suspected of being in the U.S. illegally for possible deportation. Actions that have polarized communities here in the Southland and across the nation, with some arguing that these workers are trying to earn a living and are law-abiding people who are living here. Others saying many undocumented individuals who have been detained have criminal records, and that the ones who still don't belong in this country given the Trump administration's mandate. Listen to what this witness told us. He provided KTLA with some of the cell phone video that you've been seeing. He wanted to remain anonymous.
Several people were running upwards Wilton's Place. I informed them that ICE agents were around the area. They were aware of that, and then that's when an SUV pulled up, came out. 2 agents tackled down a individual with no questions. They placed his face into the dirt, physically apprehended him.
And we reached out to officials for more details on today's raid. They said while they can't comment on every single operation, these raids continue on a daily basis, and that today's raid was routine federal immigration law enforcement operation. That's how they categorized it. But take a look at this statement. They're also advising the public to avoid assaulting and obstructing, interfering, impeding, or intimidating federal agents while conducting their immigration law enforcement duties, underscoring that anyone, U.S. citizen or not, can be arrested and face felony charges. I want to bring in now quickly Shobana Castillo. You're out here. We've been seeing the gentleman who's been very emotional. His wife was detained. He has no idea where she was taken. But you said some of the people detained today were also your neighbors.
That's right. My neighbors unfortunately got taken. They are not bad people. They are not criminals. They are hard workers. They came here for a better life because that's what the United States is about, right? You have freedom. You come here for a better life because unfortunately you run from countries, your own home. That's not the best, right? You come here looking for a better life. You come here for sanctuary. You come here to think that you're going to make it out here. But unfortunately, with these people coming and taking our own people, the people that constructed California, the people that work for California, the people who do a lot for us, right? They're taking them. What are you going to do when we're not here? What are you going to do when you have nobody left to work with?
And the woman you mentioned who was taken, she's pregnant?
She's actually pregnant. That's the saddest part. She's pregnant. She must have been scared. You don't know if this is going to cause you stress to her baby. You don't know if she might lose the baby from the shock.
Quick question, and I don't mean to come across as insensitive, but this is part of the Trump administration's mandate. President making it clear that anyone who's here, who's not here legally, that this is going to be a part of the process, as inhumane as many may categorize it. There is another argument to that.
I feel like it's wrong. Like I said, they're saying that they're going to take everybody, but why everybody when you have actual criminals that were born here and who have done way worse stuff, and yet they don't get the same punishment we're getting? Why is that? I want an answer to that, seriously. Why is it that criminals can get away with so much who are born here, criminals, And yet our people are innocent. They're working hard. They're doing stuff to make it out here, right?
Thank you.
Of course.
The argument, you can see it's so broad, so far-reaching. We'll have so much more on this coming up throughout the day on the KTLA 5 News. For now, we'll send it back to you in the studio.
She makes a lot of good points. I mean, I don't know. A lot of these immigrants are really, really good people. I mean, they're some of the nicest people that you could ever meet. So, I don't know. This is a tough subject. And I guess we're going to see what happens.